Welcome back to Auto Car Service, your go-to place for the latest car reviews, tips, and deep dives into the auto world. If you love cars, technology, and detailed breakdowns, you are in the right place. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications because we bring you the most exciting auto content every week. Today we have something special for you. We are looking at the all-new 2025 Mazda MX-30. And we are going to cover everything you need to know about this car. Let us dive straight into it. First impressions of the 2025 Mazda MX-30. When you first see the 2025 Mazda MX-30, you realize that Mazda is not trying to copy anyone else. They are doing their own thing. The design is clean and minimalistic but at the same time bold. It has that classic Mazda front face with smooth body lines that make it look like it is moving even when standing still. The doors are one of the first things you notice because the rear doors open backward, which Mazda calls freestyle doors. It is a cool touch that makes this car stand out immediately. Exterior design and styling. Mazda continues its Coda design philosophy with the MX-30, and honestly, it works beautifully here. The front has a low aggressive grille, but it is not oversized like some other brands. The headlights are slim and sharp, giving the front a futuristic vibe. The side profile is very clean with minimal character lines and a slightly floating roof design. The rear is compact with uniquely shaped taillights that give it a strong identity at night. The paint options this year are also exciting with some two-tone finishes that really make the curves pop. Interior and comfort. Step inside the 2025 MX-30 and you immediately feel Mazda's commitment to sustainability and comfort. A lot of the materials inside are eco-friendly like cork trims and recycled fabrics, but it still feels premium. The seats are comfortable for both the driver and passengers with enough support for longer drives. There is a floating center console which adds a modern vibe to the cabin. Space-wise, it is more suited for small families or singles who want something stylish yet practical. Rear seat space is decent for short trips but can feel a little tight for taller adults on longer drives. Technology and features. Mazda has packed the MX-30 with some solid tech this year. You get a digital instrument cluster behind the steering wheel and a touchscreen infotainment system at the center. Interestingly, Mazda keeps a physical rotary dial for controlling the screen to avoid fingerprints and distractions, which is a smart move. The system supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. There is also a separate smaller screen for climate control which feels a little extra but looks really clean. Premium models also offer a Bose audio system which sounds amazing and adds to the premium feel inside. Performance and driving experience. Now let us talk about how the 2025 MX-30 drives. It is an electric vehicle but Mazda did not just slap a big battery inside. They focused on creating a balanced and enjoyable driving experience. The electric motor produces around 143 horsepower and 200 pound-feet of torque. It is not the fastest EV out there, but it feels nimble and fun to drive around the city. The steering is sharp and the suspension is tuned to absorb bumps while still giving you feedback. Mazda also added artificial engine sounds through the speakers to make it feel more natural when accelerating, which is an interesting touch. Range and charging. The MX-30 has an estimated range of about 100 miles on a full charge, which might sound low compared to other EVs. However, Mazda is targeting a specific group of urban drivers who do not need massive range but want something stylish, practical, and fun to drive. It supports both AC and DC fast charging. Using a DC fast charger, you can get from 20% to 80% in about 36 minutes. For daily city use, this range is actually manageable, but it might not be ideal if you do a lot of long-distance driving. Safety and driver assistance. Mazda has loaded the MX-30 with plenty of safety features. You get automatic emergency braking, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, adaptive cruise control, and more as standard. The car feels very secure on the road, and the driver assistance systems are tuned to feel natural and not overly aggressive. There is also a 360-degree camera available, which makes parking in tight city spots very easy. Overall, Mazda has done a good job making sure safety is a top priority in the MX-30. Pricing and trim options: the 2025 Mazda MX-30 starts around $34,000 before any incentives. There are a few different trims available, including the base model, the Premium Plus, and a special edition R model. The base comes well equipped, but moving up gives you extras like better sound systems, upgraded driver assist features, and more interior luxuries. Mazda is keeping the pricing competitive considering the tech and design you get, but again, it will mainly appeal to urban customers who value style and experience. Overall numbers comparison with other electric vehicles: compared to other electric vehicles in this price range, the MX-30 offers a very different experience. It is not trying to compete with the Tesla Model 3S or Hyundai Ioniq 5S on range or performance. Instead, it offers a boutique experience focused on craftsmanship, driving joy, and design. If you need a car mainly for city life and short commutes, the MX-30 makes a lot of sense. But if you need to travel long distances regularly, you might want to look at other options with bigger batteries. Unique selling points: there are a few things that really make the 2025 Mazda MX-30 special. First is the design. Mazda has created something unique and beautiful without trying too hard. Second is the driving experience. Even though it is an electric vehicle, it still feels connected to the road like a true Mazda. Third is the interior quality. Even though it uses sustainable materials, it still feels premium, which is rare at this price point. These things make the MX-30 a refreshing choice in a crowded EV market. Who should buy the 2025 Mazda MX-30? If you live in a city or suburban area and want an electric car that looks great, feels special to drive, and you are not worried about long-range trips, the MX-30 could be perfect for you. It is also a good fit if you care about sustainability and want to support a brand that is thinking differently about the future of driving. It is not for everyone, but for the right customer, it is an amazing choice. Of final thoughts on the 2025 Mazda MX-30. The 2025 Mazda MX-30 is a breath of fresh air in the electric car world. It is stylish, fun to drive, safe, and eco-friendly. While it does have some limitations like range, it makes up for it with character and charm. Mazda is not trying to win the numbers game here. They are trying to create an emotional connection with their drivers, and honestly, they are doing a pretty good job. If you are thinking about going electric but do not want to lose that feeling of actually driving, you should definitely check out the new MX-30. Thanks for watching Auto Car Service. We hope you enjoy this detailed look at the 2025 Mazda MX-30. Make sure to subscribe to our channel, leave a comment about what you think of this car, and share this video with your friends. We will be back soon with more exciting car reviews and news. See you next time.